Mark Purdue from Thomson Reuters has joined us at Accountex this morning. Mark, I've come to the event. I'm looking for the practice cloud.
Right.
Can Digita deliver it to us?
Yes, I think we can. You were at our Synergy event last week where we launched the Onvio brand and we shared what our future vision for the cloud software is going to be. At the moment we've got client portals, we've got online document management, we've got time and billing on the way, and that is just going to be the building blocks of our practice suite of the future.
I mean, Mark, I'm a little bit frustrated at the show. I want to see it all and I want to see it now. So you're one of those chasing pack that's the building. You're just putting the building blocks in place. What are the actual accountants asking for, and how are you catering for that?
The accountants want efficiency, and that's what Onvio will give them. I mean, we have the strength of Thomson Reuters behind us, so you say we're sort of in the chasing pack, but we've got a lot of developers working on Onvio, so we will soon catch up.
Now, one thing that does really interest me, and I talked about this with you last week, we did that survey with you at just after tax season,
yes.
And it was really quite shocking the extent to which firms still struggle with self-assessment season, and that 86% of them in the survey were telling us the biggest problem was clients being late with their information. Yeah. I do get the impression a little bit that Onvio has almost been designed to sort of actually address that pain point. How conscious was that element of the design and what you're doing?
It was certainly something we considered very, very highly. The key to Onvio is making the channels between the agent and the client as seamless as possible. So making that compliance process as seamless as it can be. The client is always the weakest link in the compliance process, and so Onvio is there to address that.
Okay, and in some ways it's like this is a bit of the swan song of the whole self-assessment ritual. I mean, it may well be there's only a couple more Januaries like that to go through, which is a good thing. Okay,
yeah.
Nice to see the end of that, but we don't know the shape of making. You may know more than us. Maybe you should share this with us. But the prospect of not just one annual tax deadline for individuals, but 4, is going to make that chasing so much more complex. And what can you tell us from the inside, and how are you going to support the profession through the transition?
I think the key thing the profession's worried about making tax digital, you mentioned it as well, is the quarterly reporting. What is it? How's it going to work? What are the time limits, etc.? We still don't know the detail of what that quarterly reporting is. We're waiting on consultation documents. They will be published any day now, but they've been saying that for a few months now. We know what data we can get from a tax account. We know what data we can share with a tax account. So we're already thinking about what a tax product is going to look like post self-assessment. So when we talk specifically about Onvio Tax, that is going to be a product which is going to be integrated straight into the tax account.
And how do you think accountants will manage, again, like quarterly triggering, alerting, chasing and deadline monitoring for clients? And will that be something that's got to be automated?
Yeah, I mean, at the heart of Onvio is what we refer to as projects. Projects is automatically kicking off a process. So you can define your own processes and you can define it to kick off quarterly for all of your clients where quarterly reporting is appropriate. And you can make it create document folders that are automatically shared with the clients, so the clients get an email to say, hey, it's time for your bookkeeping data, for example. So that is all going to be incorporated within Onvio.
Okay, well, that's a nice little preview from Mark here on the future of Onvio and how it's going to integrate with making tax digital. Thanks for joining me.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.